welcome to you all as we celebrate the life of Jock Smith. My name is Mark Judith, and it is my honour to lead the ceremony today on behalf of Jock's family. Whilst this is a celebration of Jock's life, it is still a very sad time. We may deal with our sadness and grief in very different ways, and that's entirely understandable. Please feel free to react in whatever way feels right for you. We've gathered here to reflect on the life of Jock, a much-loved husband, dad, granddad, family member, and friend. We are here to say our thanks to him for the legacy he leaves behind within everyone who knew him, and to show our love and support for his family. We will hear stories and memories in his eulogy. We will listen to poems that have been chosen by the family, and we will hear music that Jock enjoyed. And we will say our final farewells in a fitting and respectful way. We will continue now with a hymn that has been chosen by Andrew, Lord of all holiness. Please stand. Stop. Jock's life incorporates many of those stories they shared with him. Alexander Smith was born on the 20th of January 1930 in a small place called Flidders in the Highlands of Scotland. Alexander was better known to most people as Jock. He was called Sandy when in Scotland, and Sid by his wife Angie. He was the only son of George and Jean Smith, and was certainly outnumbered by his 6 sisters, Jean, Mary, Lottie, Margaret, Nellie, and Betty. The family home in 1930 was a 2-room house called the Button Bed, but they moved to a slightly larger house in Kearney when Jock was a young boy. This was the first time that the family had the luxury of mains water, although they didn't have electricity for many years to come. Although Jock wouldn't have known any different, this was a tough place to grow up in, with few basic amenities and harsh winters that sometimes meant the snow lasted for nearly 6 months. Alongside his schooling, Jock helped on a local farm until the age of 16, when he left to join the Royal Air Force. However, he was turned away for being too young, so he went back to work on the farm until age 17, he returned to the RAF and enlisted, working in the equipment section. This new life opened up the world for young Jock. During his career with the RAF, he was posted to places many miles away from his native Scotland. It was while stationed at Rudloe Manor near Caution that Jock first met one Angela Mary Carter, who was in the Women's Auxiliary Air Force. And she didn't fancy Jock at first, but after a second meeting at the summer camp in Middle Wallop, Hampshire, July 1950, they began courting. Angie was living with her parents in Patrick at the time, and Jock would often make the long walk back to Caution in the evening, often missing the last bus at 10 p.m. March 1951, they became engaged, but frustratingly, any plans were put on hold as Jock was posted to El Verdun in Egypt for 2.5 years. However, a year after his return to the UK, Jock and Angie were married at St Chad's Church in Patrick on the 18th of December 1954. They lived in many places, including Germany, Holland, and Kinloss, back in Scotland, to name just a few. In February 1970, Jock decided to leave the RAF to be with his growing family. By this point, he had achieved the rank of sergeant and been awarded the RAF Long Service and Good Conduct Medal. This honour could only be received after 18 years of service, with a positive and clean record and recommendation from your commanding officer. Jock was clearly a worthy representative. Jock started working at the British Aircraft Corporation in Filton as a clerk, before moving to their home in Coniston Road. They were fortunate to have lovely neighbours, Mr. and Mrs. Graham and their family. And the two households became good friends, sharing many family milestones together over 50 years of being neighbours. During their marriage, Jock and Angie were blessed with 4 children: David, Deborah, Philippa and Vanessa. Much later on, the family grew further with the arrival of 6 grandchildren: Sarah, Claire, Catherine, Natasha, William and Chris. And 6 great-grandchildren: Katie, Aaron, Cara, Erin, Addison and Jason. Jock was above all else a family man, and he and Angie worked hard to provide a good life for their family and enjoyed seeing it grow. When the girls were young, Jock would take them for walks over the banana bush and down to Cattybrook to spot trains. His time in the RAF and BAC gave Jock a love of aircraft too, and he would take the girls along to Filton Airfield to watch the planes come in. He was there at Filton to see the last flights of the Vulcan and Concorde. Later, he would enjoy walks with his little dog Bella. They made numerous friends on these walks, so many in fact that sometimes they were out for hours because they had so many people to talk to. Retirement from BAC in the 1980s gave Jock more time to focus on his hobbies. He and Angie took great pride in their house, and Jock would often be busy making cupboards and shelves, decorating or tending to the flowers in his garden, especially his favourite pansies. Jock was also very skilled at sewing, probably due to his time in the forces. He tried to teach his children how to sew with varying degrees of success, and was always on hand for any repairs that were needed. Deb, Philippa and Ness recall when Jock would sweep the chimney, and the excitement of standing in the garden, being the first to spot the brush moving at the top. However, on one occasion when the brush didn't appear, Jock wrapped an old jacket around it to help power through the blockage. This didn't exactly go to plan, and Jock's old jacket is still somewhere like that chimney. Jock and Angie often used to take a bus into Bristol for a spot of shopping or to see a show at the Hippodrome. Angie fondly remembers the time they went to see Ramsey Nesbitt. They turned up very smartly dressed, Angie in a skirt, pretty blouse, and Jock in a suit and tie, only to be surrounded by string nests and headbands. Jock would also enjoy the regular holidays he and Angie took with David and daughter-in-law Sue over many years. And when their children were younger, he would relish taking them up to Scotland on the train to see the Scottish side of his family, where he grew up. Angie, Debbie, Philippa and Ness remember Jock as a very calm and patient husband and dad. One who would talk an issue through or take the time to patiently teach you different things. This love and care of his family continued as he became a grandfather and great-grandfather.
What can I say about Grandad was a man of figures. He never really talked about past and organisation. I've learned a lot about him over the past few weeks, the photos and stories that he told. Just in preparation for this, I have even more respect for him than I have in the past. I said never thought about Boston, but you'd be grateful. He was always practical, like I said, he was always listening, he was always preparing many things. Growing up, I always think that there was nothing he couldn't do. He could do so many good things, I still don't know who's going to do myself from that. I ain't got good, and I'm good. I always remember when I was younger, I wrote my first entry, I was only a little basketball. I got to the same day and never let it. He did that all the way, just real far. It would never go very well anyway, but it's a fond memory of everything. I think the main thing I want to say is that you're not everyone.
the time that ere I spent it in good company, and any harm that ere I found, I trust it was to none but me. May those I've loved through all the years have memories now they'll e'er recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be with you all. Oh, all the comrades that ere I had are sorry for my going away, and all the loved ones that ere I had would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should leave, and you should not, I'll gently rise, and I'll softly call, good night, and joy be with you all. Of all good times that e'er we shared, I leave to you fond memory, and for all the friendship that e'er we had, I ask you to remember me. And when you sit and stories tell, I'll be with you and help recall. So fill to me the parting glass. God bless, and joy be with you all. Please stand. We would like to join us now as we say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory, forever and ever. Amen. As we say our final farewell, please remain standing if you're able. We have been remembering and celebrating the life of Jock Smith. We have been understanding his place in our world and the difference he has made to it. Jock, we say to you in the midst of our sorrow and loss, we are grateful that you lived your life among us. You are in our hearts and minds, and will carry you with us as we move forward in our lives. Everything you have done is still done. Everyone you love is still loved. Everything we've learned from you is still learned. And so, as we commit your body to be gravely, we will let you pass from this world for which you did so much, for which you continue to do. Because when we walk this earth, we walk it with you. You leave us with the strength and pride to do what is good and right, and will never evil guide us, just as you did when you were at our side. For this, we say thank you, and with great respect, we give you a final farewell. Thank you. Please be seated. On behalf of Jock's family, I'd like to thank you for being here today, for being part of this journey of farewell, of celebration, of remembrance. May you all find comfort and peace in the days to come, and be there to support each other. If you'd like to make a donation in Jock's memory, there is a collection to support the work of the National Heart and Lung Foundation. Angie and the family would like to invite everyone here to the hospitality suite next door, where there will be refreshments and time to share more memories and stories of Jock. As we leave, we will hear the Barrow Rocks Hailing, played by the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards. Jock loved listening to the pipes and drums marching bands. This was a favourite of his.
Cabin down in the glen, oh, humbly and their feet were full and gold for a shepherd.